So you're working with an engineer to get your song mixed and mastered, and they send it back. You're super excited to hear it. You listen to it, and it's not quite what you want it to be. Well, now it's time for revisions. Now there are a few things that you should not do if you actually want to make good revisions. Here are a couple of them. First thing, and the most important thing, do not cuss out your mixing or mastering engineer. You may think that, oh, my passion's gonna come through. It sounds like shit. Do a better job. This isn't what I want at all. Great. It's the first mix. It's not gonna be perfect. You know, it's a collaboration. You gotta work with the engineer to make it sound great. They're a person too. Cussing them out's not gonna make them more invested in their song. They're not gonna be like, oh, this person cussed me out. They must be so passionate. I'm gonna put all my effort into the song. No, they're gonna half-ass it. You're disrespecting them. They're gonna just do what you want them to do and send you the song back. There's gonna be no collaboration. It's all gonna stop there. So, you know, just be a decent person. Don't cuss out your mixing engineer. Second one, don't only listen to the song on one source. You know, don't get the song, play it in earbuds, and think you know everything wrong with the song. Earbuds don't have the same frequency response as a stereo system does, or a car, or headphones, or, you know, just the speaker on your phone. You want it to sound good on as many sources as possible, so you need to listen to it on as many sources as possible to get the full vision, the full effect of what the song actually sounds like. So don't just listen on one source. Number 3, going back to numbers, don't use revisions just because you have them. If you bought a package from the engineer and it includes 3 or 4 revisions or whatever, let's say they nail it after the first revision. Don't be like, I wonder how it sounds like when it's changed slightly. Let's use the other 2 revisions and, you know, get 3 versions of the song. You're going to overthink it. Just because you have them doesn't mean you have to use them. It's just going to drag the project longer and build any doubt that you may have in the song. Number 4, don't be vague when giving the engineer your notes. Be specific. Tell them timestamps. Tell them specific parts like, oh, it's the 3rd harmony, or it's the guitar on the left side that I'm getting this issue with. You know, be as specific as possible so that they can be as accurate as possible when making these revision notes. A song is you know, very cohesive. There's a lot of things going on, especially if you're talking with a mixing engineer. If your song has 30 tracks and on the bridge, you know, one of the guitars is maybe too loud, and you say, hey, the guitar sounds too loud in some places, they're gonna go back and they're not just gonna adjust the bridge, they're gonna, you know, adjust multiple different spots or maybe bring the whole thing down. They're probably gonna ask back and say, hey, you say add some spots, what spots sound off? You're adding length to the whole gig by having increased conversation. Be as specific as possible, be as direct as possible to really save time, save revisions, and just create a better end result. And the final tip, don't stream from bad sources or degrade the audio quality when it comes time to listen to it. It may seem obvious, but you want to listen to the highest quality file, you know, usually the lossless file, WAV or FLAC, whatever the engineer sends you, on, you know, as good of a system as possible to really hear the full effect of the song. You don't want to then burn it to like a cassette and listen to it in your car. I have had people who have done that. You know, they'll download the song, burn it on cassette and play it, or, you know, they'll download the MP3 and upload it to SoundCloud and stream it from SoundCloud. You know, there's bit crushing and there's things that they do that, you know, degrade the sound quality depending on where you stream it from. The best thing to do is download it and play it directly from your computer or your phone into the sound system that you're listening to it on, instead of streaming it through like Google Drive or anything online. Anyways, if you got this far, thank you for watching my video. If you have any other topics you'd like me to cover in the future, let me know in the comments below. And actually, while you're scrolling below the video, please feel free to subscribe and like it. It really helps, you know, my channel grow and get more information out to artists who may potentially need it. Anyways, I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Peace. That's a bad outro. I'm awkward.